Now, I wanted to do it during the loading time to kind of get some of the story involved. As you can see, I turned off the backlight, and evidently I can still get a lot of the me in there and everything. So, yay, because we have no glare. But as you saw from last time, I made it as far as the Mia video. And the reason why I think the Mia video is important is, one, Mia says, I know you're mad at me from before, which I'm assuming is talking about the attack. Unless there is a secret thing that we are missing, a story that hasn't been revolved about the two, probably a fight or something, because she does mention I've lied to you beforehand, but I don't know if it means she's lied about what the job was, or if she's lied about what she was doing in New Orleans. I should say Louisiana, not New Orleans. We found that out. I'm still a little bit on the what is going to happen with Jake, aka Daddy, because it's the idea that he said you're about to witness something wonderful before blowing his own head off with my gun. I'm pretty sure there's something about that is going to be very interesting. So I don't think we've seen the last of him. My hopes is kind of like the last video that we saw, that the Mia video is going to reveal something that I find later on in the game. I have to try and find a way to hide from Mama, because like I said beforehand, she basically comes from another angle that I didn't see when I tried the door. So what I'm hoping is maybe if I hide, because there was something like a piano or something back there, if I hide there, that might work. Or if maybe I go down before Mama turns the corner or something, I can find out what happens there. So let's get back to it, and hopefully we'll find out some more secrets. Way out. After an intense encounter in the garage, Ethan has found a way out to the main hall, but the door to the outside is locked. It needs more than just a normal key to open. So this is going to be an interesting, as we saw, Cerberus is a key for the front door to get out, and there's several other things. And I found out I was actually doing the Hawk Shadow game wrong. The pendulum was not meant to be used for the Hawk, so I'm sorry about that. I kind of thought there was somehow a way you can move the pendulum to mimic the Hawk, but evidently there's not. And I believe I'm as Mia now. At least I'm hoping I'm as Mia, because that's where I left off at. If you hear my cat in the background, my cat is a greedy cat, and okay, this is where I got into trouble last time. So, hoping she's gonna go through that door. And I'm gonna go run through this door. I can't close that door. That's the thing, is some of these doors I know you can close. Maybe I can go out that way. No, I'm probably gonna get captured again. I don't know yet. try my best not to get captured again, because you fail to get captured. So that tells me there's more stuff to learn, because that is a thing where you get captured. So yeah, this is a continuation. So Mia is still alive. She just said it herself. What do you want to do with that boy Ethan? I don't know if they know Ethan and Mia are husband and wife. They may not. They may just be going off of her reaction to Ethan. And that... Ooh, she's still in that room. So I'm hoping... I know I'm probably going to get caught eventually. I'm just hoping not to do it too soon. And that's not good. Damn it. Okay, so I know we're probably gotta go into the swamp. I just don't know if there's a jump area. Like Ethan, everything is new. Everything's new to me. I'm trying to figure out stuff. So hopefully find things to hide behind to avoid, again, going with that. It's probably not as simple as it looks, but maybe. Oh, this is a better... Okay, so that's an easy one. Marguerite is mama. Of course, Jake is daddy. So I'm going to call Lucas brother. I made a couple of jokes. So what I wanted me to explain about that later on was I made a Bray Wyatt joke. And the Bray Wyatt joke was I think I found Bray Wyatt somewhere home, which means I'm going to meet Sister Abigail. And I said it low, and very few people caught on to what I said after that. I said, I really don't want to meet Sister Abigail. So I'm tempted to call Marguerite Sister Abigail just because of that comment, but I'm gonna stick with Mama for right now. I swear to God, this is a keep moving on. It's gonna be a problem because there's only so far I can move in this game, and though the first area was a good hiding spot, this is a better one. The thing is, I'm gonna get caught again. I know I am. Just on the basis that I'm not good at the... Ooh, she's went back in the house. Because the problem is the other side has barely anything to hide. She found me very quickly. This is the only logical place to be. Because I didn't expect her to come out. I expected her to just go by the house and leave. Go by where I was and leave. I wasn't expecting her to come out. And I'm trying not to get too far out because I can still hear her. So she's most likely still in the room. And the other problem is I'm hearing rustling in the water, and okay, my heart stopped beating, so I'm going to assume she went away. Now I can look at this. I think I'm supposed to try to make this into the spider. Oh, wait a minute, sideways. Okay, too much turn. That's the thing about these games, is a lot of these games are shadow games, and I think this one's a little bit better than the last one, because the last one's the Eagle game, and this one I think the thing's already here. Ooh, that almost works. I'm trying to get it as lined up perfectly as possible, because I'm assuming that's the case. As usual, I'm going to try and make this under an hour. And the reason was, I was actually asked that why I'm trying to keep these videos under an hour is because my editing skills are non-existent. Got it. So, I got it. And hopefully, and I'm having like Outlast flashbacks. Not that I played Outlast. I'm having Outlast flashbacks because of the wall scene. I've seen the Krillin plays Outlast, and I've seen some of Mark LeBlar's Outlast gameplays, and now I'm by with that girl called Mama.
She loves you. She wants us to be a family, goddammit.
Damn it! This is going to be a little bit harder because I don't really know how to do this. I heard Marguerite when I stepped out, and this was like after I stepped out. So what I'm going to try and do is actually stay in that wall for a little bit. I hope I don't gotta do the spider thing again. I'm gonna try and stay in the wall a little bit, see what happens. Some stuff got a little bit more stuff got revealed there, but Marguerite was she's just wants us to be a family, which kind of gets me thinking the little girl isn't a child product, isn't someone that was made by these people, isn't someone like isn't basically a wasn't made by, you know, a child that probably was Ethan and Mia's child that was turned into a creature, or wasn't a child of Marguerite and Jake that's turned into a creature. It was probably, I mean, it probably was a child, but she's probably the main boss. And I hate to say it, I found out it was verified yesterday. I made a video about it and posted on Facebook. Was that unless you buy the season passes, this only goes so far, and then the season passes has the stuff that reveals more. But yeah, so that's a big revelation there. I'm gonna try and see if maybe staying in the wall, probably in the areas where there's not that many holes, would help. Because like I said, she stepped out when I got to that area, and there wasn't really anything to hide, and I really did try to outrun her. So we'll see what happens. I was starting to, the reason why I'm trying to keep these under an hour is because my editing skill sucks. And I'm not used to the YouTube editor. Because like I said, I thought I got rid of that little, I know there's still that bit in the first video where I'm quiet until a minute 31. I'm trying to fix that, and I apologize to you guys for that. I'm still new to this. I'm still new to a lot of this stuff. So yeah, I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to get new stuff to enhance it, a better camera. I think this is probably the best quality I've seen my face on, because I changed the quality on it. So I think it's the best. And yeah, so let's get back to it. Please say I don't have to do the spider trick again. Please say I don't have to do the spider trick again. turn quick, press L for quickly turns. Okay, so I think I am supposed to step out of there, but we're going to find out and see. Maybe if I don't step out of there, it won't happen. It starts right here, so maybe I am supposed to.
She wants us to be a family, goddammit. You! All you have to do is accept her fucking gift!
I can't turn my head, so I can't tell if she's following me in here or not. Like I said, I just went for the area that has like the least amount of holes.
Why can't you see that? It's Raisa!
Wow, is she crazy?
There are unknowns here, and you are not paying fucking attention!
So I'm assuming with...
You think little Evie's gonna put up with your shit forever, bitch?
Okay, so we have a new one, Evie. The hilarity is in this, like I said, with Mia, it's Mia is the protagonist and antagonist in Evil Dead. Evie is from another horror film where the girl is the byproduct of a witch and a man, and the girl is trying to kill everybody because she's a witch. So this is interesting. I kind of love what they're doing with this, because they're kind of throwing several movie elements in it. That's the best part. And I'm hearing her grunting still and my heartbeat. I think that's probably the best way of telling when she leaves, is when I hear my heart stop beating. Because the thing is, I'm kind of scared to move past this point, because there are, as you can see right there, a few areas where there's holes where this woman can grab me. Now, I don't know if this is for that reason, because she's on the other side of the house. This is on a different side of the house. This leads to a different side of the house that evidently takes her a while to get there. This is more direct route, so I don't know if I should continue. I'm hearing her grunting, so maybe... Oh, it won't let me go past this point. Okay. So, it won't let me go past this point. So maybe I am supposed to wait here. But again, I can't turn my head to see, so I can't tell where she's at. I can't tell... if she's trying to come in. I can't... There's a lot. And right now she's grunting a lot. So I don't know what that's about. This is definitely a wait and see. I'm hoping it's not a glitch. But all this is ways, and this is kind of where editing would come in handy, because this is where I would be able to... Well, maybe if I go... Can I go down? Like I said, I can't tell. I'm trying to avoid the holes in the wall because I'm trying not to let her grab me. And one of the things I'm noticing with the family is, one, the high amount of bugs. They are showing a lot of bugs in the save scenes, so I'm wondering if this is another parasite that's more bug related. Because I don't know if she's trying to... For all I know, she's trying to get into the wall. There we go. Okay. I can't go through. So, okay, I'm going to try and go through... Because she's still grunting over there. I'm going to try so I can go through this door. Oh, she locked those damn doors. Okay, maybe I'm supposed to go. because I can hear her. I can see her here. I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying not to go too close to the areas where there's holes. Back up a bit. Because I can hear her, I can see her. She locked both those doors, so I can't even go back. Because that's what I thought was probably the case, was go back and out. But that's not the case. Jeez, I'm hoping... Because the whole idea is to avoid her. That's what they're telling me, is to avoid her. And right now she's going around in circles, so there's hardly any way for me to avoid her. Except when her back is turned. But then at the same time, there's hardly anywhere to hide. So I'm going to try and get right here, because I didn't notice this earlier, that this was pretty decently hidden. Back up a little bit. I'm playing with the idea of back it up. I'm playing with the idea of running. I am. But I cannot tell unless I go all the way back when her back is turned. Because of the fact that, there I go.
No, you don't fucking try to take those down the blade. There's no way out of there, Missy.
Okay, so I am supposed to run. We just found that out, so I wasted everybody's time. I'm sorry. But now I have to look for a part. And the problem is, I think because she's been running... Ooh, picture. And that looks like Mia and... And I'm gonna get grabbed. I know I'm gonna get grabbed.
Where do you think you're going?
Okay, so that was intentional. Sorry for the waste of time, folks. Sorry about that. It was supposed to be 60, but I did not know because all the directions were giving me was hide from her. So, sorry about that. I was trying to go with the directions, and I did not know I was supposed to run. So that was my fault. So she got grabbed. We found a photo, and evidently there's a little device down there. So when I get to that area, there's a device for me to find. And there's the 1-1s again. Because you remember we found on the piece of paper it said E00, E011. And there was the 1-1s again. So I'm wondering if these numbers, the fact that they keep jumping back and forth, mean anything. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff in Resident Evil codes and stuff you have to find that become useful later on with something. So that's what I'm trying to figure out, if these are meaningful or anything. Like I said, I found out the pendulum was... I found out there was something I had to find elsewhere in the house. A friend of mine told me because she watches the videos and she found out that there was some stuff. So I'd like to thank you, Helen, for that. It's the only tip I know. The other stuff I said earlier about the season passes was something I found out, one from a friend, two from a Game Informer. But everything else, I try to avoid much as possible. My buddy Mark is making his own Let's Play to this game, and I have not watched any of it, and I really want to because Mark's a very funny guy when it comes to Let's Plays. Reports say a storm's coming, October 2nd. I had a lot of trouble cleaning up after the last one a few years back. I guess it's time to reinforce the windows and shore up the roof. Maybe I'll get Lucas' help. October 9th. The water has finally receded, the house is all right, but the old house is badly damaged. Lucas is making a fuss about a huge ship that's washed up in the bayou. If that's true, I better report it to the parish. I'll check it out tomorrow. Okay, so now there's a ship, which I'm starting to think may have some, which I'm thinking may have some repercussion, have some stuff about what happened here. Gunpowder. Rotate, open. Hey! Blue dog's it. And I can't take... I guess you gotta find them in order. Oh, I don't have enough space. Okay, so I need to find... I'm trying not to make too much noise, because I know up here... There's another scorpion door. I know up here there's a lot of I know up here Lucas and Marguerite. I know up here I know up here Lucas, there's Lucas and Marguerite. Good on that. There. Because I know I'm supposed to... The reason I'm not trying to make too much noise, and the reason I stop talking every now and then is... It's disgusting mess of God knows what. Mess of God knows what. Is... Oh shit, he...
My little girl has given us a gift, and this gift is with me always. As you can see, the family's only part, which in a word means,
Ooh.
fuck. That gun is not going to work the way you think it will.
Run. I knew we weren't going to see the last of him. I'm kind of hoping I can get the shotgun or something, because... Trying to find the stairs now. I just hope Marguerite and Junior didn't hear all that shooting. Was I supposed to go to that? I can't remember. It's been a while. I don't. I'm gonna go with it takes a lot for them to regenerate. I'm gonna go with that. Ah, wrong thing. I'm still getting used to the controls. Sorry, folks. It's fairly once you get. Okay, so once you basically get... There we go. Once you basically get the right shadow and you can get most of it, that happens, you find it. So there's a trick to this. Made a good point there. Who does build this shit? Probably gotta do it in like 10 minutes and call it a night. Again, the reason why I try to keep this under an hour is just editing on YouTube is not my strong point. I was kind of hoping this was going to be I heard something. I already used the lock pit. I was hoping that's not the safe room. One of my biggest concerns is medicine is temporarily. One of my biggest concerns is actually Grandma. Because Grandma is in the at least you're a lot easier to kill than Daddy. Shoot. So evidently wherever this black stuff is could possibly lead to a monster, which is resembling to me a lot of Resident Evil Revelations, the first one with the Abyssal, the T-Abyssal. I don't want to go downstairs, I don't think, just yet. Hoping the okay, this is a safe room. Okay. Alright. So what I'm gonna put in is that gunpowder for right now. I'm hopefully gonna get the shotgun, so I'm not gonna do that. Pen jump from the clock, the words living room and nuts. That might actually be important. I'm actually going to move the corns because I don't know what they are yet. If that's a bad move, hopefully someone's going to tell me sometime soon. I'm assuming with these 3 layers I can eventually move my spaces, but right now this is kind of like all the important stuff. So I'm going to do that. I got no lockpick anymore. Shit. Dear Courtney, these bastards are looking for me, but maybe this gives you a chance to escape. To escape, you have to find the reliefs shaped like dog heads. I saw one of the heads in this section, whatever room underground. Get it? It's the key out of here. So evidently Courtney's friend wanted her out of here really badly. I don't see why not. And now I'm gonna save, so now I'm gonna go invisible. So, like I said, several of there were several things revealed in the chase scene with Mia and Marguerite, or Mama. I'm gonna call her Mama. I am gonna call her Mama. One is Evie is somebody new. Daddy says he's a little girl, but I don't know if that's 100% true or not. It might be she's a child of it. Evidently, from the photo we saw, she is with Mia at some point, and Mia is still dressed in regular clothes. It wasn't really a happy picture, so I don't know if it was a picture forced on Mia or not, or if it was just one of those I don't know you yet, she doesn't know me yet type pictures. We do now know that the family have regenerative properties, so killing them only buys you time to get away until you find a way to permanently kill them, which I'm wondering if this is a parasite. It's kind of like the Giganto from Gigantuous and the big monster from I forget what they call it in Resident Evil 5. I'm assuming they're like that, where you have to find the actual parasite to kill it. So another thing is Daddy is the ship Daddy wrote about in his journal. Maybe the ship has involvement with all this. All I know is I have to go back upstairs to get the one head, and then I gotta go get after I get this head downstairs. So I'm gonna try and go to sleep now, wake up and do this all tomorrow. So don't be surprised if you see me in my pajamas. But that was still intense all the way around. It is a very intense game. It's a very you have to take a break game. I'm still trying to figure out if Zoe's the one that got Mia's tape up there, and if this was all done before the dinner. So if this was all done before the dinner or done sometime after the dinner when I was dealing with Daddy, I don't know. I don't know Zoe's hand in it, and I don't know Zoe's feeling towards anybody other than the family. She doesn't seem to have a really good feeling towards the family. I think maybe Zoe's the only one left human in the family. So there was what we have to find out later on, and yeah. So I will see you on round 4. Everybody have a good night. Hope you like the videos. I am working on making them better. One of these days, I'm gonna get everyone I know on for one of these live feeds to do an expensive talk, and hopefully by the time this is all said and done, I'm able to get one of the season passes. I hate to say I do not have either season passes. The deluxe version seems like the better deal, but it's $99 opposed to $29.99 of the season pass number 1. This is still a great game. However, I'm going to play it all as far as I can go. If I can get the season passes before that, even better. We are revealing that there is monsters other than the Baker family, the creatures that come out of the walls. I'm assuming are the subjects that were tested. If you remember, several of them died, several of them turned. I'm assuming that's one that turned. So, alright guys, I love you all. Good night, and see you in round 4.